Hi friends, and welcome back to another Bookmas video in my channel. My name is Aylin if you're new, and today we are doing, like I said, another Bookmas video, but this time we are going to the bookstore. So this is a holiday book shopping vlog, which I am so excited about. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna get. The one thing I know I really want is Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig, because I recently finished One Dark Window and I really want to continue on with the sequel, and I liked reading the physical copy a lot better than I liked reading the ebook for some reason. There wasn't anything wrong with the way that the ebook was formatted, I just found myself reading the physical book faster. So we're gonna try it out. Other than that, I was thinking maybe getting some gifts for some other people and then potentially seeing what holiday romances they have, because I want to do a vlog potentially reading some holiday romances. So I figured really quickly I could show you some of the ones that I have and that are on my radar on my shelf. So the three that are like super high on my priority list are Make the Season Bright by Ashley Herring Blake, My Camera is About to Die, I'll Be Gone for Christmas by Georgia K. Boone, and then this one is an older one. It's Nick and Noelle's Christmas Playlist by Cody Hall. She has a few, she's got like a Christmas series. The next one I think is called There's Something About Mary. I might have that one. I do. And then there's another one after that, I believe, as well. I'll show you my shelf where I have all of my holiday romances. That way you guys know what I have before we go to the bookstore. Days later. I don't even know exactly how many days later it is. I believe the last clip I was talking to you, my boyfriend had hit a deer with his vehicle. I think my mom came in, started talking to me, and I forgot to come back. But it worked out for the best because I ended up going back to the bookstore to get some more gifts for people, so I figured we would just run through everything again. I went back because the first trip that I went with my best friend Lindsay, and I could not buy her any gifts. So if you are a person in my life that I love so much, play this video all the way through, muted, don't watch. Then you can come back and actually watch later once I have given everyone their gifts. So after December 25th. I will start with the books that I purchased for myself. The first trip we went to Barnes & Noble, obviously, and then Target as well. And then the second trip I just went to Barnes & Noble and I got myself 2 more books because they were on sale. The one book that I was looking for, I don't think I actually ended up getting anything at Barnes & Noble for myself. I think I only got books at Target. The 2 books that I got for myself the first trip were Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig. This is the sequel to One Dark Window. It is the finale and second book in the Shepherd King duology. I haven't really started it yet. I'm only a couple pages in, but hoping to rectify that very, very soon. And the other book that I picked up was kind of on a whim. It was The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. I have read so much Lisa Jewell lately and I'm really enjoying her books, and I have got this one recommended to me a really long time ago, so I decided to finally pick it up. This one sounded intriguing to me. I'm pretty sure I read the synopsis, but it was a while ago. So short chapters, which we know is a green light for me. The second trip took place yesterday, which was November 30th, the day after Black Friday. So Barnes & Noble had a couple deals left. They had Intermezzo for 50% off by Sally Rooney. I've never read this, but if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I love a book about grief. And in the inside flap, it says, an exquisitely moving story about grief, love, and family, but especially love. I saw that and I was like, you're coming home with me. The synopsis also sounds really interesting, so I am excited to read this. Plus, when I had it in my hand, one of the booksellers was like, this is so good, you'll really like it. So I have high hopes. Then the other one was also 50% off, and that is The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. I think I have a Lucy Foley. Well, I don't want to read the guest list. I just don't have a copy of it apparently. So this is my first Lucy Foley book. This one was also 50% off. Love that those stickers are so easy to peel off. But this is The Midnight Feast, which sounds very interesting, very gothic, but almost fantastical. Seems really interesting. It's about this cool like feast that takes place in these private woods, and people are very upset about it, but it seems very whimsical. The back says, welcome to the opening weekend of the Manor, a luxury resort built on top of old secrets in an ancient forest. The founder, the husband, the mystery guest, the kitchen help. Everyone has an agenda. Everyone has a past, but not everyone will survive the midnight feast. Sounded really cool. Rylan also let us know that she purchased this recently, so when I saw it, I was like, maybe we can buddy read it. Deja, that means you have to get it too. So those were the 4 books that I've got. I need all of my family to scatter. Even if you don't think you're getting a book, just see yourself out, please. Love you so much. Thank you for being here, but don't ruin surprises for yourself. For my mom, I picked up 3 books for her. I got her 2 Ellen Hildebrand, and then this is kind of a wild card, so we're gonna see what she thinks. I know she's gonna be excited about them because she does like to read, she just doesn't have a ton of time to do it. But these ones I got because my best friend read this one and she said it was really good, and then this one is a show, so if she wants to, she can watch it after, or we could watch it together because I got the ebook on my Kindle, so we could potentially buddy read this together. But people say that Ellen Hildebrand's books are very quick to get through, very fun. The gossip in here is just very entertaining, so I thought that these would be good ones to get her. We'll see what she thinks. I mentioned how intrigued I was by them before, so hopefully she remembers that and thinks that I have good taste. And then the other one, because my mom has such a distinct but random taste in books. Like when Lindsay and I were shopping, she asked me what my mom likes. My mom likes anything and everything, but she also likes very specific things. Like I don't really know how to nail down her taste. She really likes literary fiction, but she'll also read a fantasy here and then, and she'll love that. Like easy to please, but it also needs to be well done. I figured Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Mellors could be really good. It's about a girl named Cleo and a guy named Frank who get married very early on into their relationship and how that changes the course of their lives. I've heard really good reviews about it, so I'm hoping she likes it. This looks like it has really long chapters. Did that say chapter 11 is back here, 209 pages in. Well, I wanted to read that, but now I'm apprehensive. Either way, this cover is beautiful, so hopefully she likes it. I've heard, like I said, really good things about this and the author's other book that just came out this year. This one was kind of a gamble. Rolling the dice on this one. In that first trip, I also got my sister something. The Lore Olympus coloring book. We both really like the Lore Olympus graphic novels, and she recently got a house. She's living all on her own. She's doing incredible things and I'm so proud of her, but she also has a very stressful job and she likes to color. So I thought that this would be a good mix because I usually get her the paperback Barnes & Noble exclusive editions, but I couldn't find them in store, so I went with this. I figured this would just be a good de-stressor at the end of the day, and she likes Lore Olympus. So I also got her this poetry book. It's called Glass Hearts and Unspoken Goodbyes, Poems of Healing and Hope. She has gone through quite a bit this year. Our whole family has, but she has dealt with some other things on her own, and I'm very, very proud of her. But I also know that she likes to deal with things on her own. I'm very much the same way, but I know how difficult that can be because I'm very much the same way. She has asked in the past to borrow some of my poetry books, so if I'm going to get her a book she has to read, I know it needs to be Lore Olympus or poetry. So I think she'll like this one. I'm hoping so. But again, I hope that this is just like another form of self-care for her and that she likes it. I flipped through and some of the poems seemed really great. I probably would have gotten a copy for myself if there was a third one. Very proud of her, but I hope that this helps her with her own healing journey. Upon the second trip, when I got that book for my sister. I also finally got some stuff for my best friend. I got her the same book I got my younger sister. Again, very proud of everything that she has done this year, everything she's accomplished, all the growth and healing, but I know how cathartic poetry is for me. We bond over poetry all the time, so hopefully she likes this one. I haven't really heard anything about it though. I also got her Invisible Strings, 113 Poets Respond to the Songs of Taylor Swift, which is very niche, so I'm really crossing my fingers on this one. What kind of eased my mind about it is that some of these poets have won the Pulitzer Prize, National Book Critics Circle Award, bestsellers. Like, there are a lot of really impressive poets on here, so I think that the poems are going to be good. We'll just have to see what she thinks, but she loves Taylor Swift, so when I saw this one, I thought that this would just be kind of fun, if nothing else. And then I got her one more poetry book, and that is Sea of Strangers by Lang Leave. I've heard really, really good things about Lang Leave's poetry. I haven't ever read any of it myself, but I want to. She has read so much poetry that I haven't read, so getting her a poetry book is difficult because it's not like we've read all of the same books and I can't just get something new, but I also want to get her something that she likes and is going to be good. I felt like this was a safe option. This one is Sea of Strangers, like I said. I was trying to find this the other day when I was giving my mom a little haul and I couldn't find the one that I found when I was in the store, but this one like really sold me on this collection. The poem is called Over. It's on page 113 if you want to go find yourself a copy, and it says, "It's over," she said. "It was many years later when the quiet realization dawned on her. It's over," her heart whispered. That, like, does that not hit you like a ton of bricks? Excited for her thoughts on this one. Again, might have to get myself a copy. And lastly, for my coworkers, we read Camera Shy together over the summer, and so I decided to get each of them a copy of Snapshot because we purchased that book together and I thought it would be fun to read the third one. Probably looked silly buying a couple of the same book. I decided to wait on getting myself a copy, but I thought that at least getting them one would be nice. I wanted to get them both stuff that they would like. I don't know what other people in their lives are getting them, so I felt like these were safe options because there was a connection with something we did together over the summer. So this is the sequel to Camera Shy, like I mentioned. It is following the male main character in that book's cousin. I don't know much more than that. Those are all of the books and gift that I got. I think I might do a little wrapping session. I don't know if I'm gonna include it in this video for this video. So if I don't talk to you again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. I hope you're doing well, reading, mentally, and otherwise. And I really hope to see you all in my next video in just a couple of days. Bye guys.